Alright, so I've been diagnosed with autism for like 3 years now. So I'm gonna take an autism test to prove I'm not autistic. Because, like, yes. I prefer to do things I disagree with that. I prefer doing things the same way. For instance, my morning routine. Yes, I agree with that. I find myself strongly absorbed in something cool, even obsessional. And wouldn't that be OCD? I'm very sensitive to noise. See, this depends. Sometimes I'm sensitive to noise. It depends. So that's a slightly agree. No, nobody will ever say that to me, and I don't know what you think. Why is this a question on here? Wouldn't that just be called good comprehension? Like, that's kind of a dumb question to put on here. It's from the UK, so that's probably why. The UK just isn't smart. So I don't know. Agree, I guess. I strongly agree with that. I'm more interested in finding about things than people. What does that mean? People are things. What is this test? Why am I taking a test from the UK? I don't know. So I do not know. However, what does this mean? Like, I'm more interested in finding about things than people. People are things, aren't they? So definitely disagree. Yes. You know. Actually, let's go back. Can I go back? I can't go back. That is a flaw. Yes, I'm very angry about that. It's difficult for me to understand other people's facial expressions. No. Sometimes, yes. And that's probably why I've been diagnosed with it. This depends on the person. Like, there's some people that I don't really want to make a small talk with. And then there's some people that I do want to get to know further. So this depends on the person. So I'll say slightly agree, but it depends on the person. I know it's a very small change in if... Well, I mean, wouldn't a small appearance just be like... Wouldn't that just be, like, your clothes is a change in appearance? I know that's not what they mean, but I still don't really understand why this is a question on here. I guess it means if you're, like, what's it called? Observant. I'll say slightly agree, because I don't know what else to say. I did indeed play a lot. I mean, doesn't every child play a lot of imaginary games when they're small? Yeah, I do that. This is another question that depends. If I like meeting new people, right? Because if I meet them, see, I'm not gonna... It depends whether or not they're, like, unnecessarily rude to me. So that also slightly depends. Where's the depends option? People do say that because here's the issue. I didn't, like, understand that they heard me. It's like, they never acknowledged that they heard me. So, like, that's kind of their fault. If they're gonna, like... If they're gonna listen to me, they have to acknowledge that they heard me. So, yes, but that's kind of their fault. No, I struggle with that. Not really. Carefully planned activities, why would I want to carefully plan activities that I want to do? Like, sometimes it's good to plan things, but sometimes there's not really a point. Like, so I'm gonna say disagree. I find it hard to work out what people's intentions are. What? This is a weird question. Okay. Like, I don't understand what it's supposed to mean, if anything. Because there's like... What is in my keyword? What? That's not what I'm supposed to be focusing on right now. I'll say disagree, but I don't know. I would find it hard to play magic. No, I don't. Oh, does this mean now, or does this mean like when I was a child as well? They need to be more clear about this. I would, so I think it's referring to when I was a child. Okay, I got the thing out of my keyboard. So I'll definitely disagree there. I'm a good diplomat and can help ease difficult social or work situations. What does diplomat mean? A senior official who... What? That's not clear. Maybe I'll use this feature to help Google. A diverse group of people of all ages, genders, and backgrounds. That doesn't help. So I can't... I would say... Agree? I don't know. I'm often the last person... It depends on the type of joke. If it's like... Some jokes I get immediately, and then some I just like... don't get until... Some jokes I don't get. So it depends on the type of joke, so I'll say slightly disagree. Depends on what spontaneously means. Because this also depends. A lot of these questions are really dumb because it depends on a lot. I'll say disagree. Well, sometimes I sort of forget what I was doing before. So it's not that I find it hard to get back, it's that I completely forget what I'm doing. So I'm going to say disagree. I notice patterns and things all the time. Only when I want to. Right? So, was that agree? Disagree? Last question. Disagree. Alright, what are the results, guys? Yo, what? I show autistic traits as slightly above the population average. That's not very nice. Are you assuming that I'm autistic? That's like, you can't be doing that. Okay, so I am diagnosed, so I guess it's fair. But still, why are you assuming something about me? You haven't even met me. I could have been lying on those questions, which, by the way, I was not. But I could have been lying on those questions. Like, you don't know that I show autistic traits slightly above the population average. It's in pounds, never mind. So, yes. Conclusion. Kind of autistic. See you next time, guys. Goodbye.